What if I told you that the words you whisper to yourself in silence, the beliefs you repeat in the quiet corners of your mind, are writing the story of your destiny? Not tomorrow, not someday, but right now, this very moment. Every thought, every affirmation, every belief you feed yourself is shaping the path you walk, the opportunities you see, and the life you live. Affirmations are not mere words. They are seeds. Invisible, delicate, but powerful enough to split the stone of limitation and grow into forests of abundance, wealth, strength, and greatness. Your mind is the soil. What you plant there, you will harvest. Plant fear, and you will reap hesitation. Plant doubt, and you will harvest failure. But plant faith, plant discipline, plant courage, plant conviction, and you will harvest a destiny that men and women will admire long after you're gone. Napoleon Hill once said, "Whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve." These are not poetic lines meant to inspire for a moment. They are a law of life. As real as gravity, you become the product of your dominant thoughts. And the way you take control of those thoughts is through affirmation, spoken belief reinforced daily until your subconscious accepts it as fact. Look at Edison. Thousands of failed attempts could not shake his belief. His affirmation was unspoken, but undeniable. "I will find a way to bring light to the world." He lived inside that statement until it became reality. Look at Carnegie, a boy with nothing but hunger in his heart, repeated day after day a vision of wealth and progress until steel bent to his will and he rose as one of the richest men of his era. Look at Disney, fired, told he lacked imagination. His daily affirmation was clear: "I will build a world of dreams." And the world still walks inside his dream today. The truth is, most people affirm failure without realizing it. They say, "I'm not good enough. I'll never make it. Life is unfair. Success isn't for me." Repeat it daily until it becomes their prison. But you must rise above that trap. You must learn to command your mind like a general commands his army. You must speak to yourself as if you already are the person you aspire to be. Because affirmations, when fed with faith and emotion, are orders you give to the subconscious, and your subconscious never argues. It obeys. Say it with me. I am disciplined. I am strong. I am worthy of success. I am relentless. I attract wealth, growth, and greatness into my life. Do not say it as empty words. Say it as truth until the walls of doubt inside you crumble, until your actions align with your declarations, until the world itself bends to match your vision. Every empire began with a thought. Every fortune began with a belief. Every legend began with an affirmation that refused to die in the face of rejection. You must take control of your inner dialogue. Stop allowing fear to write your story. Stop allowing doubt to dictate your destiny. Replace the poison of negativity with the power of conviction. Affirmations are not magic, they are discipline. They are alignment. They are the daily chisels by which you sculpt your future. Understand this: your mind does not care whether you feed it truth or lies. It accepts what you repeat with emotion. Tell yourself you are weak, and you'll shrink. Tell yourself you are powerful, and strength will emerge. Tell yourself success is impossible, and your mind will build walls to block opportunity. Tell yourself success is inevitable, and your mind will unlock doors no one else even notices. You become what you affirm. Say it with certainty, live it with discipline, believe it with all your being, and watch the world mirror back to you the greatness you declare when you wake in the morning. Before the world invades your mind with distractions and noise, you have a choice. You can let your thoughts drift uncontrolled into yesterday's failures, or you can seize the pen and write the opening lines of your day. Begin with affirmation. Speak life into your spirit before the world tries to drown you in doubt. Say, "Today I rise with purpose. Today, I create value. Today, I attract success because success is already drawn to me. This is not delusion, it is direction. The sailor who leaves port without a compass will drift aimlessly, but the one who sets his course with intention, who charts his direction daily, eventually finds the shore he seeks. Affirmations are your compass. They point your subconscious toward the destiny you demand. Without them, you drift in the winds of circumstance. With them, you harness those winds to carry you where you intend to go. Think of Henry Ford. When the world said it was impossible to mass-produce automobiles, Ford affirmed daily, "I will build a car for the great multitude." His belief became his mission, and his mission transformed an industry. Or Lincoln defeated in election after election, broken by personal loss, crushed by failure, yet his affirmation was steady. "I will serve. I will endure. I will rise." And he did, becoming one of the greatest leaders the world has ever known. Your affirmation is not about where you are now. It is about who you are becoming. If you wait to feel worthy before declaring yourself worthy, you will wait forever. You must speak it before you see it. You must declare it before you touch it. This is the paradox of success. The world believes only after you achieve, but achievement comes only after you believe. Do not underestimate the discipline required. Anyone can say a sentence once, but to repeat with conviction every day in the face of failure, in the face of rejection, in the face of mockery, that is the secret of the giants. Affirmations test your faith. They ask, will you declare abundance when your pockets are empty? Will you declare strength when your body is tired? Will you declare victory when the battlefield of life has beaten you down? Those who can, rise. Those who cannot, remain. Your affirmations must be specific, sharp, and alive with emotion. Don't just say, "I want success." Say, "I am success in motion. I am discipline embodied. I am wealth. I am courage. I am unshakable focus. And every action I take confirms it." Speak as if it is already yours, because in the eyes of the subconscious, it is. The moment you plant it with faith, the roots begin to form. And once planted, protect your garden. Do not let the weeds of negativity strangle your affirmations. Surround yourself with those who believe, with voices that uplift, with environments that nurture growth. Remember, environment is stronger than willpower. You may declare greatness every morning. If you spend your days in circles of doubt, gossip, and mediocrity, your seeds will wither. Choose wisely where you plant yourself, for even the strongest seed can fail in poisoned soil. Now, imagine this with clarity. Your affirmations are the blueprint, your mind is the architect, and your actions are the builders. Without affirmations, there is no blueprint. Without belief, there is no design. Without action, the foundation never rises. But when all three unite, you become unstoppable. So declare it again. I am worthy. I am ready. I am unstoppable. Success flows toward me because I have aligned my mind, my heart, and my hands with its laws. Feel the truth in those words until every fiber of your being vibrates with certainty. Because once you believe deeply enough, the world will begin to conspire in your favor. Doors will open. Opportunities will appear. People will be drawn to your energy. This is not luck. It is the echo of your affirmations returning to you. Consider the law of attraction not as mystical, as practical psychology. Your dominant thoughts shape your awareness, and your awareness shapes your reality. When you affirm, "I attract opportunities," your mind scans the environment for them. Where others see obstacles, you see openings. Where others quit, you see possibility. It's not that the world changed, it's that you trained your mind to see differently. Thomas Edison once said, "Opportunity is missed by most people because it is dressed in overalls and looks like work." Affirmations prepare you to recognize opportunity, even when it comes disguised as labor. They prime you to see beyond appearances, to see the gold hidden in the dirt. Without affirmations, your mind dismisses possibility. With them, you find fortune where others see failure. Affirmations also rewire your self-image. Understand this: you cannot outperform the belief you hold about yourself. A man who secretly believes he is undeserving of wealth will sabotage every chance he gets to achieve it. A woman who believes she is unworthy of love will push away every relationship that could fulfill her. But when you affirm daily, I am deserving, I am capable, I am chosen for greatness, you elevate the ceiling of your self-image, and your performance rises to meet it. It is not arrogance to affirm greatness. It is obedience to your potential. The Creator did not design you for mediocrity. Look at nature. Does a seed doubt its ability to become a tree? Does the sun question whether it should rise? Does the eagle hesitate to spread its wings? No, only humans doubt, because only humans can choose the prison of their thoughts. Break those chains. Affirm what you were created to be. Your voice has power. Words spoken with conviction become commands, not suggestions. The subconscious listens like a loyal servant, waiting for instructions. If you say, I can't, I won't, I'm not enough, it carries out the order faithfully. But if you say, I will, I must, I already am, it reshapes your habits, your focus, your energy to make it true. You are not lying to yourself, you are programming yourself. Just as a computer must be programmed before it performs, so must your mind. This is why repetition is essential. Once is not enough. Twice is not enough. Every day, with persistence, until belief takes root so deeply that doubt cannot dig it out. Consider the bamboo tree. For years it shows no growth above the surface, but underground it is forming roots strong enough to support its towering rise. When it finally breaks through, it grows feet in weeks. Your affirmations are like that. You may not see results immediately, but underground, your roots of belief are forming. And when the time comes, your rise will be rapid, undeniable, unstoppable. So, do not quit. Do not let impatience steal your harvest. Keep affirming, keep believing, keep aligning your words, thoughts, and actions. Because every repetition is watering your future. Every declaration is strengthening your roots. And every affirmation is preparing the world for your inevitable rise. Think of the men and women who changed the course of history. They were not immune to doubt, ridicule, or failure. What set them apart was their unshakable affirmation of destiny. Walt Disney was told he lacked imagination, yet he affirmed daily the world of wonder he would bring to life. Nikola Tesla was mocked for ideas that seemed like madness, yet he affirmed visions of electricity dancing through the air, long before the world could comprehend them. They were not guided by circumstances, they were guided by conviction. Affirmation is conviction spoken aloud. It is faith taking shape in sound. And faith, when spoken with persistence, reshapes reality. You must understand this. Success is not only the product of effort, it is the product of energy. Every word you speak carries vibration, and that vibration attracts its likeness. Speak doubt, and you attract doubt. Speak strength, and you attract strength. Speak abundance, and doors to abundance swing open. But words alone are not enough. Affirmation is not magic, it is alignment. The words must be believed, felt, lived, and confirmed with action. To affirm wealth while living in wastefulness is hypocrisy. To affirm health while neglecting discipline is illusion. But to affirm with belief and back it with disciplined action, that is where power ignites. This is why every affirmation must be paired with accountability. Declare who you are becoming and move as if it is already true. When you say, I am disciplined, your choices must echo discipline. When you say, I am focused, your time must reflect focus. When you say, I am successful. Your actions must mirror success long before the results appear, because the world does not reward what you say, it rewards what you embody. Imagine a sculptor facing a block of stone. He does not see the stone as it is, he sees the statue hidden within. His chisel strikes in faith, guided by the vision of what will emerge. Your affirmations are that vision. Your actions are the chisel. And over time, what was once rough and formless becomes a masterpiece. And here lies the secret. Affirmations are not about convincing the world, they are about convincing yourself. Once you believe with unwavering certainty, the world has no choice but to follow. The athlete who affirms, I am a champion, competes differently. The entrepreneur who affirms, I am a builder of empires, negotiates differently. The student who affirms, I am a master of knowledge, studies differently. Their behavior shifts, their energy shifts, and the results follow. But you must also guard against the greatest enemy of affirmation: contradiction. Too many people declare abundance and then complain about lack. They affirm strength and then speak weakness. They declare faith and then confess fear. Understand this: every word counts. Every statement builds or breaks. Consistency is the price of transformation. Align your affirmations with your conversations. Align your conversations with your actions. Align your actions with your destiny. Say it now with conviction. I am aligned. I am consistent. I am the architect of my destiny, and my words, thoughts, and actions are united in the pursuit of greatness. You must also learn patience, for affirmations are seeds. No farmer plants today and expects harvest tomorrow, but he trusts the process. He waters, he protects, he waits. And when the season comes, abundance arrives. Too many abandon their affirmations because results do not come instantly. They say the words for a week, perhaps a month, then quit, declaring it doesn't work. But the truth is, it was preparing the soil, strengthening the roots, aligning circumstances. Think of Abraham Lincoln, who failed in business, lost multiple elections, endured heartbreak and hardship. 4 years, it looked as though his efforts were wasted. Yet he affirmed a higher purpose, and history remembers him not for his failures, but for his endurance. His affirmation outlasted his setbacks, and in the end, his destiny was fulfilled. Your journey is no different. Affirm with patience. Affirm with resilience. Affirm with faith that does not expire, because the timing is not always in your control. Your persistence always is. Let me tell you a truth that few will. Your affirmations will be tested. Life will place obstacles in your path, not to destroy your faith, to prove it. When you affirm strength, you will face challenges that demand it. When you affirm courage, you will encounter fears that require it. When you affirm success, you will endure setbacks that test your commitment. Do not see these as contradictions, see them as confirmations. The universe asking, do you mean it? Will you hold the line when it hurts? Will you declare victory when the battlefield is bloody? Those who endure the test inherit the treasure. Affirmations also demand imagination. If you cannot see beyond where you are, you cannot grow beyond where you are. Visualization breathes life into words. When you affirm, close your eyes. See the life you are creating. Hear the sounds of your success. Feel the emotions of victory. Smell the air of freedom. Taste the reward of persistence. The clearer your vision, the stronger your belief. And the stronger your belief, the faster your reality bends toward it. This is why Napoleon Hill, after studying the greatest industrialists of his age, declared, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. Conceive it through imagination. Believe it through affirmation. Achieve it through persistent action. This is the golden formula of greatness, timeless and unshakable. So, conceive boldly, believe daily, achieve relentlessly, and affirm every step of the way. Now hear this. The greatest affirmations are not whispered, they are lived. They are carved into your habits, etched into your discipline, and tattooed into your decisions. Speak them, yes, but more importantly, become them. If you affirm greatness yet live in mediocrity, your words are hollow. But if you affirm greatness and then rise at dawn, work with purpose, learn with hunger, and persist with fire, then your words become prophecy. Thomas Edison affirmed, "I will create light." Thousands of failures later, he still held the line. His affirmation was not a fleeting wish, it was a vow. That is why the world glows at night. Henry Ford affirmed, "I will build a car for the common man." He was ridiculed, dismissed, told it was impossible. Yet he kept affirming, kept building, and the automobile industry was born. These men were not superhuman, they were ordinary men with extraordinary conviction. Their words, repeated with faith and paired with relentless effort, became monuments that time cannot erase. So I ask you, what will your monument be? What will your affirmation create when the world looks back at your life? Will they say, "This was a soul who declared and became," or will they say, "This was a soul who wished and faded"? The choice is yours, and it begins with your affirmations today. Affirmations are not about ego, they are about alignment with your higher self. When you say, "I am worthy," you are not bragging, you are remembering. When you say, "I am destined for greatness," you are not boasting, you are awakening. The truth is already within you. Affirmation simply calls it forth. But beware of the poison of negativity. Every complaint is an affirmation of defeat. Every self-insult is an affirmation of weakness. Every "I can't" is a seed of limitation. Guard your tongue as you would guard a vault filled with treasures. For your words are treasures, and to spend them carelessly is to bankrupt your destiny. Speak life, not death. Speak hope, not despair. Speak victory, not defeat. And when doubt whispers in your ear, and it will answer it with affirmation. When fear tries to suffocate your courage, breathe affirmations louder. When failure tries to convince you to quit, affirm your persistence. When rejection slams the door, affirm your resilience. Speak until the walls shake, until your spirit roars, until every cell of your being rises in agreement with your words. Say it with me now. I am unstoppable. I am unbreakable. I am unshakable. I am destined for greatness, and no force on earth can deny me what I have already claimed in spirit. There is one more truth you must know. Affirmations attract what you are ready to receive. If you declare abundance while clinging to scarcity, you block the flow. If you affirm freedom but chain yourself to fear, you stand still. The power of affirmation demands that you clear space for its fulfillment. Just as a cup must be emptied to be filled, your life must release what no longer serves it to make room for what is coming. This means letting go of toxic habits, toxic people, toxic patterns. How can you affirm greatness while surrounding yourself with mediocrity? How can you affirm faith while feeding on fear? How can you affirm discipline while living in chaos? The environment you keep either strengthens your affirmations or strangles them. Choose wisely. Look at the lives of the greatest visionaries. They all created environments that nurtured their affirmations. Carnegie surrounded himself with thinkers. Disney surrounded himself with dreamers. Ford surrounded himself with innovators. Who you walk with determines where you walk to. If your affirmations are seeds, your environment is the soil. Fertile soil grows greatness. Toxic soil kills it. So examine your environment. Examine your habits. Examine your thoughts. Align them with your affirmations and watch how quickly the universe conspires in your favor. And remember, affirmation without gratitude is incomplete. For when you affirm only the future, you may forget the present. Gratitude grounds you. It affirms not only what is to come, what already is. Every morning, affirm not only what you are becoming, Also what you already have, the breath in your lungs, the opportunities before you, lessons learned, the battles survived. These are victories worth affirming. Gratitude multiplies blessings. It is the magnet of abundance, the anchor of peace, and the amplifier of success. So speak it. I'm grateful for what I have. I am grateful for what I am becoming. I am grateful for the journey, for the struggle, for the triumph, and for the destiny unfolding before me. And so we return to the eternal truth. You are not a prisoner of chance, nor a victim of fate. You are a creator. Every thought is clay, every word a chisel, every affirmation a stroke of the sculptor's hand upon the masterpiece of your destiny. You are shaping something far greater than a moment. You are shaping eternity. Affirm it. Breathe it. Live it. Say it until your soul believes, until your mind aligns, until your body obeys, until the world itself bends to the strength of your conviction. Affirm not as one who begs, but as one who commands. Not as one who doubts, but as one who knows. For the universe is listening not to your fleeting wishes, but to your unwavering faith. You must rise each morning as if crowned by destiny itself, declaring, I am the architect of my future. I am the author of my story. I am not defined by yesterday's defeats, but by tomorrow's victories that already burn within me. And when life tests you, as it surely will when storms rage, when shadows close, and when the world tells, stand firm and speak louder. I am more than this storm. I am greater than this pain. I am forged for triumph, and I cannot be denied. This is the secret that transforms rejection into redirection, failure into foundation, struggle into strength. This is the law that Napoleon Hill uncovered, that Edison lived, that Carnegie practiced, that Disney breathed, that every giant of history embodied, that what you affirm with burning faith, what you declare with relentless persistence, must one day take form in your life. So now the question is not whether affirmations work. The question is whether you will dare to speak them with the fire of belief. Whether you will live them with unshakable resolve. Whether you will persist until the invisible becomes visible. The mirror is waiting. Your future is waiting. The world is waiting. Step forward now. Open your mouth. Declare your greatness. Claim your destiny. Speak the words that transform worlds. Because you are not ordinary. You are not here to fade. You are here to rise. You are here to conquer. You are here to become the living proof that affirmations attract success, that words create worlds, that belief builds empires. Say it, live it, be it. For success belongs not to the timid, not to the silent, not to the doubtful, but to the soul who dares to affirm and then refuses to quit until the affirmation becomes reality.